In today's segment with the Higgins Firm, we're talking about a truck accident where there was a dispute as to whose fault the wreck was. Attorney Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm recently sat down with Casey to discuss the case and explain why obtaining a lawyer quickly in a truck case is so important. All right, Jim, it's great to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
Sure.
All right, so your firm recently settled a case for a confidential amount. Tell us a little bit about this case and what happened.
Yeah, this was an interesting case. It was a truck wreck case, and you know, they're just different cases. I think a lot of lawyers kind of treat those as a car accident case, but truck accident cases deal with a whole new set of laws and different types of records. And in this case, our client fortunately kind of brought us on early, because when we got into the case, there was a dispute. Our client said that he was in his lane and the truck came over and hit him. Truck driver said that our client came over and hit his truck, and so we had this dispute. We didn't have any witnesses. We had to figure out whose fault it was.
Right.
And in this case, since we came in early, we were able to secure all the truck records. And unlike a car, trucks have a multitude of records. You know, they have black box records, which will show you how fast it was driving. We have driver's logs. We have all sorts of electronic records that go back and forth that can tell us about the truck if you get them before they're destroyed. And in this case, we found out that the driver had fraudulent logs, and that the night before, when he was supposed to be asleep and resting under the law, that he had gotten in his truck and drove completely into another state and drove back. And it's something that he had completely denied, had said he had been resting, but when we were able to show that he had to be exhausted and that he probably wasn't being, or definitely wasn't being truthful with us, we were able to resolve the case.
Exactly. Those logs make a big difference in the case. So how do you obtain those records? Was it difficult to get access to them?
Well, it can be, but you know, we have great truck experts that we work with at our firm. And also, because we were in early, after 6 months, the trucking company can destroy those records. So since we were in early, we were able to send what we call a spoliation letter. And it says, hey, don't you destroy anything, especially don't destroy these records and those records, or the driver's logs, or the black box. And we got in early and were able to get a lot of good information to help prove our client's case.
Great. So when should someone contact your office if they've been in a truck accident? It sounds like as soon as possible.
As soon as possible, you're right. You know, I mean, if they're in an accident and they're okay and they may not even need a lawyer. But if it's any type of catastrophic injury or hard damages that you've got, then I would suggest they call us really quick. And we could tell them what they need to do and lock down that evidence as soon as possible.
Right, makes a big difference in the outcome. Thanks, Jim, so much.
Thank you.
Well, the Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee, and you can give them a call at 615-924-8500 or go to higginsfirm.com.